It's a little past 10 o'clock, so I'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. And I ask for your patience. My voice is, I've had a real bad cold for the last couple of days, so my voice is not what it should be, but I ask for your patience. Let the record show that we do have quorum. This is a regular Commissioners Court meeting, County of Starr, Monday, January the 11th. And let the record show that everyone is present. If y'all would stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First item is minutes. They should be in your packet.
I do so move to approve the minutes presented, Your Honor.
Moved and second to approve the minutes. Discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item is claims. Ms. Guerra.
Move to pass.
Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We do have some attorneys from out of town that, if it's all right with the court, we'd like to go ahead and meet with them so that they can go ahead. I'm sure they've got other things that they need to do. And that's an executive session, item 24. So if it's all right with the court, we will now go into executive session. It is 10:10. Pursuant to section 551.071, and this is to discuss the status of and consideration of pertaining to Garza versus Starr. We'll be right back. It won't take us very long. It's 11 o'clock and we're back in open session. We do have a couple of groups that are here for presentations, and I know they also have other things to do, so if it's all right with the court, I'll move on to item 7. This is on oh, I'm sorry.
Time one.
Okay, I have a presentation, item 6. Ruben Mesa with Time Warner. Mr. Mesa.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
May I approach and leave again?
Sure.
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, gentlemen, thank you for allowing me to come in and take a moment of your time, please. I want to let you know that everything's going fine with our last proposal, putting the fiber services. Right now, at the moment, the fiber services that are connecting both locations of the courthouse and the annex are just on hold momentarily because of some minor construction that's being held here at the courthouse. So, reviewing the numbers that we had looked over 2 months ago, I'm asking permission if we can move forward with the proposal of Time Warner. As you see on this main page that you see on page 1, the current services that you see in the middle of the page, these are both Verizon and also Time Warner dollar amounts billed together. On the extreme right side is the TWC Time Warner Company proposal, providing one provider, TWC, to do it all for you at these locations. And as I noted on the left-hand side of locations A, B, C, and D, I went ahead and put the letters. And on page 2, we'll give you the precincts as you respectively hold for each other. At the middle of the page, still on page 1, is the monthly savings overall. And at the bottom of the page 1 is the sheriff's proposal. Something interesting that you should know, Friday, we went ahead and made a call to Verizon to inquire about some of these phone numbers, and they advised us moving forward as of Friday that this territory of Roma and Rio Grande and La Feria, which all have been Verizon territory landline services, not cell phones, have now been acquired by a new company called Frontier. So if that statement is totally true, your next bills that come in for your voice services of Homeline and Business will come in the form of a Frontier bill, no longer Verizon. So at this moment, Frontier possibly owns your accounts. It's kind of in limbo. So just to regroup, gentlemen, I was hoping to get an overall consensus and permission that if we do this, we can move forward with all these voice services and improve the internet speeds without improving price, or I should say, upgrading price. Now, this is not the final stage. This is kind of like the third stage of 5. The stage 4 will be to remove unneeded services once we own the services, because we'll be able to identify exactly where these services are. At this present moment, there has been a deal here that I have in my hand, that we have worked together with Ms. Guerra, both Guerras, to remove these services. This has already been removed. These are not part of these dollar amounts, but we've already taken action. There are many more items that will be. The data gentlemen here also know of certain circuits that we need to remove moving forward. We own these services and make it even a prettier number. Those numbers that I just mentioned or mentioning are not on this tally.
Okay, this, the number that you have on the top of the first page.
Yes, sir.
Those are monthly bills, or?
That is correct. Monthly bills for the locations of precinct 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the other locations, sir, are mainly, I ask you to be addressed by you, sir. That'd be page 5 on your sheet. Those are other locations that are not responsible to the precincts. And then page 6 is the, with your assistance and possibly guidance, I could assist definitely the Sheriff's Department with a new phone system and fiber versus the copper solution that they have right now, and still come in less than what you're paying right now, with the new phone system of the upgrades that they are requesting through their phone vendor. Gentlemen, I want to thank you. That's mainly my recommendation at this moment, and I hope to hear from you all.
Okay, it's not an action item, so no action can be taken, but we certainly take it into consideration and maybe have it on for our next meeting.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Mesa.
Thank you.
The next item that we have is item 7, and this is discuss and take action on funding for the Farm Workers Strike March. Who's going to be? Okay.
I presented the proposal at your last meeting, asking for $5,000, which would include the cost of the plaque, the installation, and a ceremony. And I guess I'm here today asking for a vote to fund that. But I would like to, before we continue, introduce, and if y'all want to come up, si quieren pasar por acá, Daria Vera, who was the treasurer of the United Farm Workers at that time, Independent Workers Association at that time, and Leonel Lopez, who was one of the strikers, who was beat up by one of the Texas Rangers, and who still sports the scars of that period. These are two of the folks, and today I'm going to give you a list of, we only have a partial list of 80, something like 80 people who were involved in the strike, all from Starr County, and we're going to give you a copy of those lists, so that you can see that this is 80 of the 500. Most of them are deceased, and so we're all saying we got to hang on at least for one more year to make sure that this commemoration does in fact take place. So I've been told I can't die this year, and I'm hoping that in fact happens. I also want to introduce to you some folks who came from Hidalgo County. If they want to also come up, they're also with the union. La Unión del Pueblo Entero, Marina Valdez Cox, who you probably know because she does a lot of work to improve the colonias in South Texas, in Hidalgo County, and Maria Gomez and Zulema Hernandez, both stalwart members of the union who have been fighting also for many, many years for the work that we do. So we implore you to fund this project. We still have to go before a public agency, I'm hoping STCC, to allow us to put the plaque there at their college site. We have not done that, but I will be doing that soon, and of course all of the other work.
Yes, ma'am. You know, we do want to commend you for all the work that you all have done, and also the strikers. You know, I'm sure it took a lot of courage for you all to do what you did, and you know, our generation certainly appreciates that for what you all did. So thank you all very much, and we do have,
I just move to approve the funding.
okay, I have a motion to approve. Second, discussion.
All because it is that this has been history. And you know our work in the state of Texas. Never be my own firsthand. So it has to be paid in the state books.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Any other discussion? If not, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Yeah. Cynthia, you want to take the picture now, or you want to take it?
Thank you so much.
No, thank you. I'm going to do this because I've got a really bad cold.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Le vas a dar así porque no hay manita. Muchísimas gracias. Sí. Si se quieren parar acá y nosotros nos paramos acá atrás.
Primo, ¿cómo está?
Dejan saludar así porque ando bien acatarrado.
Sí, me dijo que andaba enfermo.
No quiero pagarle catálogo.
Ahí estoy. Sobre la silla.
Súbete arriba.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you. A ustedes, muchas
This
gracias.
should get in the press. We're going to do a press conference.
Good.
And so it'll get some good press.
Great.
Thank you so much.
The next item that I have is item 10, and this is an action item to accept distribution of impact grants from United Way. Is there someone here from United Way? Oh, okay.
Good morning, Judge, Commissioners. Thank you all so much for allowing us this opportunity to join you this morning. I want to thank all of the county employees and all of the people in Starr County for their support towards United Way of South Texas. And in addition to base allocations for a number of nonprofit organizations in Starr County, we'd like to present you all with a special allocation of $20,000 for special programs here in Starr County. 3 precincts will receive an allocation in addition to Starr County victims of domestic violence. They will be receiving an allocation of $6,500. And in addition to that, we also want to present a contribution to the Starr County Emergency Management Office. For all of the work that you all do for our Starr County residents and the special programs over the holidays that many of you have already conducted over the holidays, and we thank you. I want to especially thank Delia Perez and Ventura Hinojosa for all of the support that they generate in Starr County throughout Rio and Roma towards the United Way of South Texas. Also, Mr. Victor Canales and Omar Escobares for all of the support that they have shown us, and we want to share some of that money that comes in from special accounts in Starr County back to the community. So that's why we're here today. We thank you for the opportunity to do this presentation.
Well, thank you so much. And on the contrary, you know, we thank you all for what you all do for our people here in Starr County. And you are right. Ventura and Delia are the two spark plugs that get United Way going here. I know they put a lot of effort and time into it, and without them, I don't think we would have had the success that we've had. So on behalf of the people of Starr County, we thank United Way for all the help and assistance that we get from y'all. So do you want to, I know it's some checks that you're going to.
Yes, we have the.
I'm sorry?
It's a little large.
You want the whole court to go down?
Yes, we would really like to. We'll just feel better soon. You know, Lee Jones is there in the chair.
Qué bárbaro.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you. Very good.
Is there anyone else that has presentations? ¿Cómo?
Okay, I move to accept the donation from.
I'll take the motion.
I have a motion and a second to accept the donations from United Way. Discussion? All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Anyone else that is coming from presentations? If not, we'll go back to our reports, and we do have still a lot of things going, so we'll ask that they be brief. I don't know who submitted reports. Becky's not here.
Report, Judge.
You have it?
We don't have it ready.
Okay.
The bank papers are not in yet. There is a pending loan that we're trying to get on the deadline to release the money.
Okay.
We did transfer $1 million last week and 500,000 to the road and bridge fund. That should probably be sufficient to carry us so that we can make that loan to get that money. He needs it, but in the future, if there's a fund balance, we cannot lend money. So we need to make sure that there's, like, in other words, this money would have been borrowed from the drainage fund that has the money. But in the future, we do need to make sure that there's a fund balance to be able to lend money.
That is correct. We cannot lend from a fund that doesn't have any money. Okay, I guess okay, any questions on those reports?
No.
The clerk, the bridge, and which was the other, Dennis? And the jail. The sheriff's department. Okay. Any questions on those? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve reports from the sheriff, the clerk, and the international bridge as presented.
So move.
Second.
Moved and second. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And I'll entertain a motion to table items A, B, C, G, and H.
Second.
Moved and second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Item 8 is an action item, is to accept a donation for the Fire Department Precinct 4.
So move to accept donation.
Second.
Moved and second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 9 is an action item, and this is to discuss and take action on the approval of the new TFER rules as per state requirements. Ms. Adames, you want to?
Yes, sir.
What is this TFER rules?
For the health program.
Okay, so those are the new rules that will be implemented for this coming year
Yes,
by the state?
yes.
Okay, so
We're
really,
following TFER.
I'm sorry?
We're following TFER.
Okay, so
We're
really,
moving from 28 items to 50.
wow. So really, we have no choice because this is pretty much state mandated.
Yes. And we have to, I guess in the Commissioner's Court, we have to implement that everybody has to be certified food handlers when handling food in the food establishments, whether they're a McDonald's or a family-owned restaurant.
Okay. Is there a motion to?
So move.
Second.
Moved and second, discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item 11 is also an action item, and this is to approve Chapter 59 forfeiture budget for the Sheriff's Office. Anyone here from the Sheriff's Office to present that?
You know anything about the forfeiture budget?
I wonder if it's in our packet. I really think it's. Have you seen it before? Are you okay with it? You okay?
So move.
Okay, I have a motion to approve.
Do we have one to?
Do we have a
Have we seen
budget?
it? I mean,
Is it in our packet?
how can we approve something that we haven't seen?
Was recommended by Mr. Guerra.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Judge, I know you mentioned too that Victor Canales and Omar Escobar, and the sheriff, had to present a budget for the forfeiture funds.
Right.
And do they have to come to this court to have approval of what they're purchasing, or we just approve it and
The
then?
way I understand it, Ms. Guerra, and correct me if I'm wrong, all the forfeiture funds have to have a budget. Need to have a budget, and they present it to the court, and then the court approves their expenditures. If they spend any money without approval from the court, those are illegal expenditures. So that is my understanding according to our legal advice.
Cállate, se lo-
Right there. See, the thing is, the thing is, maybe we approve the budget, but we never see anything come before the court to have approve up to the expenditure, like we do. We have a budget approved, and then we have to come to the Commissioner's Court to be approved of the funds that we spend.
Dalo.
Sure. Bless you. Yeah, in fact, I do have it. I have, yes. I've got it in my office, and you're right. I think it's only the Chapter 59, which are forfeiture accounts. The others, they don't have to. But on forfeiture accounts, they do have to. Yes, I've got it. Sure. Sure. Yeah, this is just to approve the budget, and again,
It's a budget.
yeah. It doesn't have to be very detailed, but we do need to know how.
But they need to submit one.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, you need
I believe I had a motion.
Another motion.
Second.
The second discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 12 is an action item. This is to accept donation for La Rosita Fire Department.
Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 13 through,
Budget amendment.
yeah, through item 17 are budget amendments. Ms. Guerra, are they in order? They're in order?
Move to pass.
I have a motion and a second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 18 is an action item, and this is to amend early voting site. Mr. Montalvo?
Following item, basically what we did was when we wanted to approve that extra site, and we spoke with Commissioner Azar, who was the City Precinct, and he gave us the location in the Victoria to get that on.
Okay, so this is to approve the site.
Yes, sir.
Second.
Moved and second to approve. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 19 is to approve the notice of election for the March primary.
Since there were changes to the sites, we repost everything with all the updated information.
Okay.
We're also going to try to get it, we're going to get with the tech department so we can put it online, so people can get it from there also.
I do so move.
Second.
Moved and second. Discussion. All in favor, please, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 20 is an action item, and this is to approve a contract between the Democratic Party for the March primary election. Mr. Monroe.
Every year, the Democratic Party